Hello everyone and welcome back. It is Championship Saturday here for the MAAC Conference. My name is Soy. Joining me for one last ride is Kilo Miles, and we are getting ready for grand finals between Quinnipiac and Siena.
And I mean, Soy, who else could it be? Who else has put on these dominant performances running through the likes of Marist, Manhattan, Iona, Canisius, Ryder? I mean, everyone fell. Even Niagara. They all fall in the end, and it's seeds 1 and 2. Marist, I think, maybe gave them the biggest run for their money, and even they could not stand up to these two titans. This rematch from the last MAAC.
A rematch from the last MAAC indeed. These two teams, in their entirety of the EGF, they've met 6 times before this, and 4 of those wins have gone Siena's way. They have been the defending champs for the past 2 seasons. We'll see if Quinnipiac can upset that today. But one more look at the rules here. You get 2 points for winning each of your sets, and a point for every stock remaining at the end of each game. We'll keep track of that as this goes on. This is another case where if a match gets out of reach for either team, the set is done, over and dusted, and we will be going to the awards ceremony after that. But the way these two teams have been playing, I doubt that to be the case. When these two teams meet, it is always a close battle. And speaking of, to start the day, looks like we'll be getting those players locked in. Grit versus Waffle to kick off grand finals.
And now this is going to be interesting because we talked about yesterday how Grit was kind of playing that rush down, that Bowser Jr. You can't really rush down Sonic, not in the way you like. It's very different. You have to almost intercept the momentum. You have to attack where they're going to be, not where they are. And that's always true, but it's especially true with Sonic.
This is it, ladies and gentlemen. Grand Finals is underway in Atlantic City. There can only be one victor. Game 1 on PS2. Where else would you rather be? Waffle on this Sonic, Grit on the Bowser Jr. as we mentioned, and things relatively even off of the start here. And these two have been very good this weekend overall. Grit, one of the key players for Quinnipiac, undefeated as we mentioned numerous times throughout the regular season, and he won against King Gelato in that Niagara set, along with yesterday against Phantom Man. Waffle, we've only seen him once this weekend, but he's looked very strong so far.
Yeah, I mean, the fact that Grit has come out against some of the heaviest hitters like Sandman and come out on top, that's something you've got to keep an eye on. As they've got reaction times like that, just setting out a jab to interrupt the spin dash, clanking with it, and then hitting you with a barrage. Now, trying to get back to ledge, using that lingering option to interrupt anything that Waffle wants to throw out. Right now, it's Grit who's dictating the pace of this game.
That side B secures the kill, and Grit already working on this second stock, but Waffle, if there's one thing he's been able to do very well in sets like these, it's answer back quickly. He's got a lot of work to do though, but you're seeing already a quick 40, make that 50%, and the back air to get him off stage. Grit has to recover low here, good job avoiding the spring and the forward smash, and nearly found a forward smash of his own, but Grit trying to turn this one around. 54 to Waffle's name as he makes it back to the stage, and both of these two just able to track each other down so well.
Yeah, I mean, look at this. They keep getting hit by these little dash attacks, but at this point, not a lot is going to confirm into the kill except maybe that spin dash forward air, and yet Grit refuses to give it to them, and without that, it's up to Waffle to find a hard read to finish them off. Finally, though, reading that air dodge away with that forward air, that's going to be Waffle getting their first stock on the board.
You were talking about hard reads. How about the read on that air dodge to secure that first stock? A crazy one at that, but 72 to Waffle's name here. Still a lot of work to be done, but if there's one character that can get a lot of work done, it's Sonic. These combos already up to 53. Forward air so well spaced, and now these two just trading back and forth. It's Grit trying to get out of disadvantage for now. And he's still kind of kept to the outer rings of this stage.
Oh, and now you can see as the percent's even up. I was gonna say it's looking even, but catching that recovery with that forward smash when you weren't even facing the right way to start out. That's awareness right there from Grit as now the starter comes out again. Can you finish him off? No! Oh, that time you will though.
What a forward smash from Waffle. Both players catching him on the recovery in the last stocks there. So last stock here in game number 1. An ever important victory on the line here for both of these schools. The upbeat doesn't connect afterward, and that's a chance missed for the side of Quinnipiac. Now Grit trying to find his footing once more. He's landed a couple of these down airs to try and kind of reset the scenario. The multi-hit of the forward smash hit, but it wasn't enough. Now the up smash connects, and this is getting dangerous for both players now.
Well, you can see Grit was ready on that movement, and they were ready to cover the other direction if the clown car sent that way, but they can't quite get these confirms, and now you're getting into the range, maybe Waffle, but no! You can't outrun a clown car, my friend, and the dash back is caught. The DI goes straight out because of it, and that'll be Grit putting the first point on the board of the grand finals.
Great catch there, as you said. Grit, that side B, catching the dash back, and as you pointed out, that DI suspect because of that dash back. So really great stuff to Grit there to take that first point. And you can tell from the players on stage, there's some high emotions. They both know what is on the line here. These two have gone back and forth so many times. These are arguably the best iterations of these rosters in the past 3 seasons, so they're feeling the pressure of that spotlight. Game number 2 about to get underway. No character swaps involved, but the stage is going to be Town and City.
Now these smaller side blast zones, I think are going to benefit Waffle a lot more. Spin dash forward air, spin dash back air, they're gonna hit so much quicker, and that is, well, that's bad, but as we've seen, these forward smashes at ledge, if one of those catches at such a low percent, it might just mean death.
This upper platform saving Waffle a lot here. Another option that Grit has to try and cover. It's buying Waffle that extra second of time, but the side B right now, between the battle of the side Bs, that cart is just winning out right now. It's stuffing Waffle time and time again, but there's that spin dash into the forward air to get even more percent on the board, and now the situation is reversed. That ledge guard, oh, what a catch! Waffle gets him off stage. Spin dash won't be able to cover much with that, and Grit will make it back, but both playing dangerously now, just short of 100% each. Edge guard attempt number 2, and he won't be able to find that forward smash. Actually clanks, and there's the forward air once more to get Grit off stage. The catch on the 2 frame, but he got his cart back. The up B, he'll be able to get back in time, and the forward air saves his life. The up air won't take the stock quite yet. Grit surviving here at 150 until the back air lands.
Yeah, these disjoints getting off ledge have been tough, but it still doesn't change the fact that Waffle is betting the edge. But even if you have the edge in the neutral interactions, the fact that they're so consistent catching your ledge options with that forward smash, whoa, that was close.
In the second either of these players goes off stage, it feels like it could be disastrous because they've both been able to punish each other so hard for not being able to cleanly snap to the ledge. Right now on the second stock, things are still at low percents, but it is Grit at the percent deficit. These trades are not working out in his favor either. Waffle right now in control so far, playing around these platforms so well, but Grit is trying to buy himself some space, but Waffle just not allowing it. Back throw to get him off stage once more. That neutral B will buy him a little bit of time, but there's the forward smash. Good air. He still manages to grab the ledge.
Oh, perfect movement right there with that air dodge. I was scared you weren't going to grab the ledge at all, but now you're able to be back in center stage, pressuring with these explosions, and catching the wand landing now. They go for that disjointed forward air, forward smash again, but they can't quite land it. Waffle is being so elusive right now, but that landing is caught by the forward smash and off the corner. Right now, Grit up a stock to 1.
What a huge forward smash, and 141 on Grit. And he's working on Waffle's last stock here. Follows him on the spring, but ends up eating the up air. I like the idea. going a little bit risky with it, but that up air not going to seal the deal quite yet. He's at 178 right now. Any sort of grab should do it, but grabbing Grit is not going to be easy as he avoids that forward smash. 39 to Waffle's name here, and the full hits of the forward air still won't do it, but that back air will, once again, taking the stock. We're down to last stocks here.
I mean, can you blame them for not being able to find this grab? How often are they in the air? They're dropping bombs on you. It's a raid as you're able to get so much damage by just dropping down these cars and getting a follow-up. But right now, this could be it. But going past them, drifting behind with the wand, finishing off Waffle right there with a clunk to the back of the head. That'll be Grit, putting the first points on the board for Quinnipiac.
And look at that. You can tell they are hyped up after that win. That was a close one, a nail-biter, but Grit came out on top. And that one, especially in game number 2, Waffle had the lead through, I'd say, the first half of that game, but the conversions, the second Grit got that forward smash to take that second stock, you could tell the momentum immediately switched on a dime. And now it is Quinnipiac putting 4 points on the board. It looks like they'll be sending in Shilly next as their next contestant. He was the player last year in that MAAC championship that went up against Knight. He got shut down in that final set that allowed Siena to get the championship, and I'm sure he remembers that and is looking for redemption here.
And all weekend long, Shilly been wearing the moniker Do It Cool, and that's exactly what they've been doing. Time and time again, they have put on a show on this Pokemon trainer, stringing people along through combo after combo into precise edge guards. I mean, we've seen them miss down air edge guards like 50% of the time, but if you're hitting every other time that they're grabbing the ledge, how many kills are you getting right there?
A lot is the answer. The other thing I remember about Shilly's playstyle, especially on this Pokemon trainer, he is not afraid to pull the trigger early on a lot of those special attacks. Think Ivysaur up B. Think about the Charizard side Bs from ledge as well. He is not afraid to go for those quick kill moves just to test and see if your DI is ready at those kind of mid-high percents, just to see if he can get an early kill. And that can be very dangerous. But speaking of dangerous, his counterpart for set number 2, Pango. He has been a menace. I love what you said the first day. It feels like he plays in creative mode. He has so many intricate setups to try and get you off guard. He's very read heavy, and this is going to be another pivotal moment for both of these players.
Yeah, I mean, it all comes down to this right here. If they go up 2 unanswered sets, then Quinnipiac, they might just run away with the entire finals. You would need miracle plays from every player. You need to keep it close right here, and that's what Pango is shooting for. I mean, I feel like you do have the tools to box out Pokemon Trainer most of the time. However, the fact that Pokemon Trainer can get very early stocks with pretty much all of the characters, that's something you've got to keep an eye out. You've got to be always mixing up those recoveries, never getting predictable. Because we did see Pango get called out in recovery occasionally by Maris.
Set number 2, game number 1, PS2, the site of it. Shilly on that Pokemon trainer, and Pango on the Steve that they've been rocking all weekend long, all season long here. Right now, things relatively even. That Flood, interestingly used there to try and stuff out that cart for a little bit. Curious to see if that's what he continues to do. There's the early upbeat, just to get a little bit of extra percent onto Pango. That Nair also going to do some work here. This Squirtle, we didn't see a lot of it, but it was getting a lot of work done until this combo here from Pango.
Oh, and Pango, that's worrying. They waited for that switch, and even though they didn't get the punish, they still were aware that it was going to happen. If that happens again, if they're able to get a hard read on that switch, then we could be seeing some early stocks right here. But there's an early stock.
Speaking of early stocks, the up B again from the Ivysaur, pulling the trigger, and now Pango has to find a way down. 8-2 up airs for it, 31%, but ooh, my goodness, that down air does so much shield pressure. Shilly remaining aggressive, though, against Pango here, trying to not give him that much time in the first place, but the wall has been set up, allowing Pango to kind of farm here some materials, and that back air will land to get Shilly off stage once more. Still only gold on docket here, but the down smash will connect, and that'll be stock number 1 of Billy Shilly off the board.
Yeah, Pango's spacing around that up B because they know they love to go from that on the ledge. And with these diamond tools, that 1-2 hit exchange is already even the percents. More than even. As did you see that? They went for a charged F smash on the ground. It's not that punishable, and if it hit, that was just a kill on Billy Shilly. Pango right now, they're feeling themselves, waiting for their opportunity. Billy Shilly looking to take that away by breaking away their defenses.
Side B stuffed out the cart. Both playing dangerously here. Billy Shilly, though, is the one under pressure at 99% here. I like what Billy Shilly has kind of tried to do in terms of counterplay towards this wall. He's worked away at the bottom block, making it not that easy for the cart to come through, but the back air will come through in the end, and it will seal the stock against that Charizard. So Billy Shilly, he's on his last leg here of game number 1.
That side B called out just by a little bit of block movement, as now we're seeing this block movement come out a lot more. This is what confused a lot of people last time. They're creating their own terrain that you do not know how to play around, and you can see it's getting Pango so many hits in neutral.
Just time to farm away there, and didn't quite get through cleanly. 103, make that 109. Early up, he doesn't land. Tech the block, though. What a great tech there from Billy Shilly, but he's still trying to find a way to take this stock off the board. 137 to Pango's name. The back air won't land. Neither will the grab. The dash back forward smash nearly finds the stock. He'll switch to Charizard here. Heavy body. Early trigger on the side B. Gets the stock, and it's back to even in terms of the stock count, but 106 to Billy Shilly's name. This is a lot of damage, and it's not going to be enough. No, he survives the forward smash there. He's at 134, but how does he get back? The TNT setup won't work. Back throw. Wanted the down air, couldn't find the nair as well, but the up B lands, and it won't be enough. The back air will just be it, and that is game 1 going to Pango.
You called it. Billy Shilly's so eager to go for those, early attempts at kills with the B button, with the up B on Ivysaur, with the side B on Charizard, and it got them a lot of kills, but in the end, they went for it all right there, and that's exactly what you need to go for. Normally, I call out players on overcommitting off stage, but I don't think that was an overcommitment at all. That was the exact swing, the exact momentum shift that you needed, and even though Billy Shilly didn't hit it, it was still admirable that they went for it. That's the kind of thing you need if you're going to bring this back against Pango. Pango, on the other hand, looking to put more points on the board for Siena, which is desperately needed right now.
Quick 45 off of that combo. Squirtle kind of got mitigated after that first stock in game number 1. Trying to get something done here, but they're already up to 83. Feel like we're going to see a switch to Ivysaur here any second. That shield very low now. There's the switch, but the back air comes through, and Pango's barely been touched this stock. Only 5% to his name. He's still got time to farm up here. Heart won't land, but the nair Ivysaur will. Billy Shilly has him up high, but Pango's been able to land fairly safely. Always threatening that anvil. Holds the down smash for so long, but won't be able to find its mark. Getting more percent on the board here is Billy Shilly, and I like what we're seeing. This Ivysaur is putting in a lot of work here, but that up smash a little ambitious. Has to be careful because that forward smash is going to come out, and now Diamond is in the pocket of Pango.
I mean, they're baiting a lot of these options, but Pango never overcommits on the punish. They always do it in a little bit of an unorthodox way that gets them out of the end lag so soon. And oh, you're lucky for that weapon break, my friend, because now you're barely able to get off ledge. 62% from one ledge interaction. Going back to Squirtle at ledge because you know there's no forward smash on deck. You're able to survive that little hit.
What a roll around the grab there, and I like these tether cancels that we've seen from Billy Shilly, but we've often seen him try and get back to stage via Charizard. That up smash nearly finding a way to take the stock off of Ivysaur, so there's the switch back to Charizard. Won't find the grab, no tools, but the up smash connects on the high body of Charizard. There's the early side B, and the punish is there. That's the stock. It's 3-1 in Pango's favor.
Pango. If you're able to get a 3-stock right here, imagine the momentum swing for Siena after losing game 1. And off of these strings, 55% going for the minecart read, the up B into the stage. Each of these could set up into a combo of their own, into a confirm of their own. But Billy Shilly not looking to be deterred. One chance at an edge guard right here, but they missed the down air. Now you gotta let the ledge trap, but the lingering hitbox isn't enough. And now you've got to get back to stage, my friend. Oh! And using the momentum, the end lag cancel.
He finds a way to survive though, but maybe not for that one, and it's a 3-stock from Pango in game number 2, and Siena jump into the lead.
Literally jump into the lead right there. That was Pango victorious. That is exactly what Siena University needed, and oh, they got it. Pango coming in as the clutch player against Billy Shilly. That is what you need to be seeing on this new character. They have been putting on a show. I don't think you can call Steve a new character anymore, but it's new since the last time they faced off in the MAAC Championships presented by EGF in the Showboat Hotel.
Pango putting on a clinic there, getting the 3-stock over Billy Shilly in game number 2. With that, Siena jump into the lead, but we still have 3 more sets to play. The way these two teams are going, this is going to be a nail-biter. It's worth noting, the last time these two teams met, it was Quinnipiac who got the better of Siena in the regular season, 20-7, the only player to take a set in that in those 5 sets in week 11 was Pango, and I believe yes, he beat Mr. Purple in that very first game. Everyone else, well, it all came up in Quinnipiac's favor. Also, interestingly to note, we know both of these players have a Shulk main that has been prolifically good. Knight and Bacco have been spectacular all season long. But when they played against each other in week 11, Bacco opted not to play Shulk. He instead opted to play Marth. If that ditto comes up again, curious to see if he makes that same decision. That being said, the players have been locked in, it looks like. Soulcake is going to be going in for the side of Quinnipiac, and for Siena, it is Bivvers. So some rushdown fast characters in a fast-paced match here for set number 3.
Is Soulcake wearing Sonic shoes? Man, Soulcake bringing out the drip. Well, listen. It's what you got to be doing. You got to get yourself in the mindset any way you can. As we're looking to see this ditto, Bivvers in general has been looking more and more dominant. I remember in the first game, I was a little bit scared of Bivvers' execution, and then they woke up. And now I'm terrified of Bivvers' execution.
Absolutely. No, I agree, because Bivvers, it felt like game number 1 for him started a little rough, but maybe he was just getting acclimated to the scene. But since then, like you said, that execution has been on point. This Falco has been terrifying, and I think it goes to Bivvers' playstyle of being adaptive. We'll have to see if Soulcake can adapt on this Sonic here. Set number 3 between these two is underway here, actually. I believe this is a button check, so yeah. It's about to get underway, but still. Sonic versus Falco. Sonics are typically known for being able to control the pace, but I feel like that laser from Falco is going to do a lot of work here for Bivvers.
Yeah, I mean, you can't throw out the laser too much, because that means Sonic is just going to short hop over and get a huge punish on you. However, it's important to throw it out a lot in order to make sure you put a wall in their face. Make sure they can never be too comfortable in choosing when the engagement starts. It's like, hey, you might be able to choose, but I have a lot of say in where we fight.
Certainly the agency going to be of note here between these two players in this particular matchup. Again, Siena, they have the lead thanks to that 3-stock that Pango just got. We'll see if Quinnipiac can respond. We've only seen Soulcake once this tournament, and he lost to Redsaw the last time we saw him way back in that Niagara matchup. We'll have to see if he is warmed up and ready for the task. Bivvers has been on point since taking the stage, and we are underway now in set number 3.
Yeah, and one thing that's very important about this is Neutral-based characters, I'll say it, don't usually do that well against Sonic because you need to have a good punish game, so when you hit Sonic, you get your money's worth. And there you can see 30% minimum. I'd say that's pretty much well your money's worth, but you want more than that if you're going to take out a player of Soulcake's caliber.
Things relatively, well, I was going to say relatively even, but it is Bivvers with the decent percent lead. With that being said, Bivvers is off stage. Here's the edge guard attempt. Hard slide angle there from Bivvers, but he does make it back. And now the turnaround here. Soulcake is off stage. Dragged down to the forward air, but not all the hits connect. There's the up tilt into the back air, sending him the opposite way. And now it is Soulcake at 115 right now. Trying to find his footing here. Ends up air dodging, and he will just back away, trying to find his opening off of the spin dash. Finds the back air, 60-ish% to Bivvers' name at the moment, but we've seen Bivvers be able to connect time and time again. There's the up tilt into the up air, and that's stock number 1 off the board of Soulcake.
And Bivvers every single time last time was playing against a character who had a lot of ways to get out of those up tilt confirms, like Yoshi. They're not going to be seeing that as much here against Sonic. Sonic, if you get hit by that up tilt at the confirm percent, you will just die. So you've got to be careful about short hopping around this Bacco.
Right now, Soulcake is the one trying to find his way back. He went for the forward smash read, but doesn't find it. Went for a second one, still can't find the landing. It's Bivvers able to make it back here at 77. Relatively light, but the parry won't get punished there. And now it's Bivvers in control of stage, but only for a moment. Soulcake still trying to find a way to take this first stock, but the combo game of Bivvers very strong. There's that up smash that we saw a lot yesterday. Take a couple of stocks, but Soulcake able to survive off the back of it. He'll get the grab on shield here. The up throw won't be able to do it. Neither will the up air, but the forward air follow through, and the forward smash at the ledge gets the stock.
Yeah, when you're that far away in the spacing, there's not a lot. Dude, that wasn't even a true friend. You just interrupted the side B right there. But you get interrupts. Bivvers interrupting this momentum like the laser. Like you said, you need to be throwing that out as much as you can when it's safe. Because if you do it when it's unsafe, you're going to get punished. But that drop through platform bear is going to finish off Soulcake.
2-1 right now. And these stocks were practically untouched until that combo. Now Bivvers working away, chipping away at this Soulcake stock here in game number 1. 50% to his name, and there's the punish on that overusage of laser, but can't get too much off of it. Off stage here, he'll end up air dodging back, and Bivvers wanted the down air, still wants it, finds it, but he won't get enough, not enough percent there to fully seal away that stock here. Soulcake, though, playing dangerously, trying to find a way back. Aggressive forward air, gets punished again by the grab. Stops with a laser, up smash won't connect, and Bivvers hunting for a way, just waiting for those overextensions from Soulcake. Continuing to work away at the stock. Soulcake at 112 right now. Has to find his footing, but that up air trades, and Bivvers, it feels like it's only a matter of time here until that lands, and the up air connects off the side B, and that's a 2-stock in game number 1.
Had enough already?
Quinnipiac having their points doubled right now versus Siena. I mean, Siena, they're starting to run away with this. Time and time again, it feels like Siena is coming out on top, and you've got to be aware that it just feels like the confirms are what is getting them. We talked about how the up smash in previous sets was Bivvers' main tool for getting these confirms. This time, it is up tilt into aerial, as we're hearing a swap coming out.
Sounds like they're locking it in. Is this the first appearance of land for Banjo and Kazooie? This could be an interesting one between these two. I'm curious to see here if this is the case. It is. And on Lilat, too. Soulcake, we have not seen him play this character all season long. He's bringing out the big guns here, and he gets the down smash, but the side B, it doesn't connect. Those side Bs in limited usage there. Only 2 feathers there remaining, but he gets the grab, down throw, doesn't find the up tilt off of it, but he will find the forward smash to seal away that stock. Only 3% to his name. This Banjo, it's putting in work.
And now, 50% off of one interaction. Bivvers is looking to bring this back immediately, but they get called out with a spike of their own, and they're just barely able to survive, grabbing onto ledge, and the patience right there. I was going to call it out last game, I just didn't have time with how Bivvers was playing. Bivvers' patience and waiting for their punishes has been the name of the game for how they're getting so much of these interactions going in their favor.
That up smash not going to take the stock quite yet. The back air or the up air won't be able to do it either, and Soulcake will find a way back to stage. A vital game for Quinnipiac here is, like you said, their points have been doubled, but certainly not out of reach, and Soulcake trying to find this edge guard once again. Bivvers, back
Now
throw.
the back throw right here, no
quite
side Bs. No side Bs at all available. You've got to be wary, but they're going to get through just fine. And now another opportunity to ledge trap. Almost a full stock lead right here for Quinnipiac.
Ooh, the forward air from Bivvers catching Soulcake just in time. And now he's already going to work on this second stock. Quick 44. And Soulcake forced to back away, but the side B covers the ledge. He ran out of invincibility, and that's the second stock of Bivvers taken away.
That might be why we've gone to Lilac. This little bit of interaction right here could just be the name of the game, as Soulcake, get pressured by their own egg grenade thanks to that reflector. I assume that's why we've not seen that thrown out that much. Very easily punished by Falco. The jump is called out with the forward air, and that is an even game right here.
Soulcake already burned one side B on this last stock, so only 4 remaining. 10% to Bivvers' name, and he'll be able to take the lead here off of that quick combo. That's 2 side Bs used, but the damage starting to rack up here. He's got to be careful, playing around center stage so well, but the side B, no punish. There's the down smash. Bivvers is off stage. That forward smash, not going to do it quite yet. The turnaround's not going to happen. 2 side Bs remaining there for the side of Quinnipiac. The grabs will whiff, but there's the nair. Down throw, no follow-up on that quick up tilt. The mash out from Bivvers, crazy strong. Only 1 side B, there it is. And now those get out of jail free cards are gone. Bivvers has advantage now. He's gonna land that neutral air. Where does he go from here? Soulcake is able to make it back.
Not only do they have advantage, but they're pressing it right now. I mean, Soulcake is getting more aggressive to make up for the lack of side Bs, but now you're off stage, and Bivvers feels perfectly comfortable going off there. And because they're so comfortable, they're answered by a forward air. Can you get on? Ooh, the up air, frame trapping them after that air dodge. Just waiting, mixing up the DI right here. Another chance at an edge guard with no side Bs available. The nair, is that it? Bivvers will close out the stock right there against Soulcake, a 2-0. And Siena starting to run away with this point total.
Another huge performance in the Soulcake Banjo mix-up. Seemed like it worked for a minute, and then Bivvers had it on lock. So put another 3 points on that total. I believe that makes our score 11-4 in favor of the defending champs. And that's only with 2 sets remaining, which means for Quinnipiac, really, it comes down to this. They have to win this set, or at least get some major points on the board to push us to that 5th and final set. And this is a pivotal moment for both of these teams. Only 2 spots really remaining. Backs are against the wall for the Bobcats. Who do you send out?
I mean, you've got to send out a player capable of getting a double 3 stock. And you know Siena is going to answer in turn, because you've got to be aware that, well, you need to get these clean wins. You need to smother them out. If you're Siena, you don't want to give them a chance to get that overtime where Quinnipiac could clutch out. You just want to stifle them here and now before any momentum, any drive to win can overwhelm your own.
Players have been locked in for this 4th set. Mr. Purple is coming in for the side of Quinnipiac, and for Siena, it is Lax. Lax was one of the players that you and I put a little emphasis on for this Siena roster because we knew that Fox on an online format could be rough at times, but Lax has looked very clean in the few appearances we've seen here at this LAN. On the flip side of that, Mr. Purple, one of the captains of this Quinnipiac roster who's been here, I think, since Season 1, and this Ness has been very strong. It won in the quarterfinals against Boshi Koopa, and then yesterday it failed to get the job done against Cross in that Manhattan matchup. Now he's looking for his redemption here to try and keep Quinnipiac's chances at this championship alive. He has to take down Lax. This is a pivotal moment for both these schools. I'm surprised that we haven't seen the two tried and true Shulk players come out here. They're both putting a lot of pressure on these two players.
I feel like you've got to save them for the end when they matter the most, but I do like seeing Mr. Purple here against Lax. You know why? Because Siena won the last game, they send out their player first. So Mr. Purple is a counter pick for Lax. Mr. Purple is fighting on their own terms here. This is matchup confidence right here. They're confident in their ability to take down Lax. But Lax has quite a few tricks up their sleeves. So we'll see if they're able to do that here in this pivotal game.
Fox versus Ness, likely the case here for game number 1 as we're getting those button checks out of the way. And again, this is the grand finals here. If Lax takes this set by, I believe, anything more than 5 points, it's over, and Siena will have completed the three-peat. So it is up to Mr. Purple to deny that from happening, to give his team one last chance in this set overall. Any points for Quinnipiac keep them alive, or a 4-point victory will force that 5th and final set. But if you're Quinnipiac, realistically, this has to be a set win for Mr. Purple to keep their chances afloat.
Is wearing the backwards baseball cap with your main, you've got to be ready. You've got to be looking nice, looking clean, as Mr. Purple is here to take on Lax. Now, the edge is where this is going to be played. Fox, with his infamous ledge trapping off of the unreactable short hop against Ness's amazing edge guarding, with how prolific the magnet edge guards are, and of course, the infamous yo-yo.
Lax on the Fox and Mr. Purple on the Ness here. PS2, the site of game number 1. We'll have to see, too, the combo game of both of these players has been on point throughout this weekend overall. Both playing dangerously around the center stage. He got the drag down of the fair, but he couldn't get the grab in time. The jab beats it out, but here, Fox is off stage. Side B will land, and the percent really starting to rack up. These are two characters that I feel like can really beat up on each other, especially when they're in disadvantage. Like you pointed out, the side B gonna land. The down smash from the yo-yo didn't hold it long enough, so Lax will be able to make it back. But the side B drags Lax down all the way to the depth, and stock number 1 is taken off the board.
Yeah, perfect interrupts right there. You've got to be more comfortable going for that lower recovery, but then again, if you do go for that lower recovery, you can be completely stuffed out by the up B, or the up smash rather. It's a double-edged sword where either way, it's Mr. Purple who has the chance to react, just like this. And react they do with a clean semi-spike every single time until you get the kill with the down smash.
3-1. It's like you said, when Fox is off stage, Lax is in trouble. Only 89% here, but a pivotal stock. Remember, Pango got that 3 stock against Billy Shilly. Lax trying to deny a 3 stock here from Quinnipiac. 116, and Fox has plenty of kill power. And Mr. Purple trying to play carefully, a little less carefully there, and the up smash lands, and it's 2-1.
Yeah, they tried to go for that drift back on the forward air, but Fox, Lax, just let it rip a little earlier than Mr. Purple was ready for. As now Mr. Purple boxes you out again, forces a low recovery right here, but the best angle you could, riding up the stage a little bit in order to avoid that yo-yo.
Back throw to get Lax off stage. He's still not out of dodge. That side B, I like the idea, but the up smash is just too good. And Mr. Purple, the pop-off in game number 1. 2 more points headed the Bobcats' way.
A mid-set pop-off, that's how you know they are invested in this match. They're looking to go all the way right now. Mr. Purple, 2 more points on the board. Quinnipiac's definitely still in this. Definitely still alive and kicking going into the latter parts of this series.
A huge win there for Mr. Purple to get 2 points on the board. Game number 2, we're getting word about the picks and bans now. Looks like Yoshi's, FD, and the Lilat are off the board here, and I'm curious, what are your thoughts here for Lax going forward? He falls in game number 1, and a pretty solid victory for Mr. Purple. What do you look for here for Lax to change in his game plan?
I mean, the sad truth of it is you need to prevent yourself from being put off stage as often, because Mr. Purple has shown time and time again that if you're off stage, it's a death sentence for you. So what you gotta be doing is you gotta be playing around these safely spaced aerials, know when your pressure is actually safe, or when Ness's amazing nair out of shield will punish you, and that sets you into an offstage situation.
I have to see here, Battlefield, the site of game number 2 here. Remember, Mr. Purple takes this set, then he gets the bonus 2 points if he takes this game. But Lax, if he takes this game, we're headed to game number 3 between these two, and every single stock, every single point matters here as we're coming down to the wire. Percent's relatively even here on this first stock, and I like this stage pick too. Those side Bs that put in a lot of work for Mr. Purple gonna get a little bit more mitigated here as you see the shine come out as well. Good usage of that. Didn't really see that in game number 1 from Lax.
And this safe shield pressure right there, that forward tilt into the immediate jab, it gets through Mr. Purple's defenses, but now you get off. Oh no! But the chance right here is, Mr. Purple, SD's trying to get back to stage, and that means that Lax is going to get a stock lead here on Battlefield.
Ooh, quickly mitigated by that up smash, but that SD, unfortunate for the side of Quinnipiac, but look at this, Lax, the quick conversion, 42, make it 52, still trying to stay in the face of this Ness and trying to rack up more and more percent. Mr. Purple has to play carefully here, has to try and find a way back down to stage around these platforms, lands a forward air, those side Bs, again, not quite finding their mark. Lax is finding their way around them, finding the counterplay here. The Nair to get him off stage, holds that forward smash, but he'll be able to up B back to the ledge. The Nair gets him off stage once again, just grabs the ledge once again. Be able to make it back to center stage. What does Mr. Purple do here? He's got a percent deficit to work with, but he's got stage control, but only for a moment. Lax closing the distance so well.
Yeah, I love what I'm seeing right here. As you can see, Mr. Purple is playing the spacing game once again. Now you have the opportunity to finish them off, but goes for the up smash instead of the down smash. No sending out. Now it's Lax with another chance to recover. Gonna go for, no, they go straight to the ledge, straight into the yo-yo. I was thinking maybe a high recovery, but no. Mr. Purple is covering that too with the up smash.
Oh, he air dodged around Lax there. He thought he could get a punish, but no chance there. Lax on his last stock. Dash attack, 51% to his name. Thought we were about to see another rocket here, but the up Bs are starting to land. 77 to Lax now. Will be able to grab the ledge, but the roll around, is it enough? No, the up smash not going to take the stock quite yet. Forward air to get him off stage again. Not sure if he has a jump available. Looks like he doesn't. He'll up B back, but the yo-yo again and again it connects. No, not enough, but then another one. That will do it. And Mr. Purple back-to-back 2 stocks, and it comes down to the 5th and final set.
You pop off, Mr. Purple. You earn that. You deserve that. As you can see, you have put your team within the spitting distance of victory. Quinnipiac, still a chance to get the run back here.
What a set from Mr. Purple to bounce back from yesterday's loss to Cross. You had to wonder how his confidence was feeling after that play, and especially after dropping the first stock to an SD. You had to wonder if that was shaking him at all, but after that pop-off, you could tell he was feeling it as he gets back-to-back 2 stocks against Lax in set number 4.
In a beautiful way they're doing it too, up smash, yeah. I mean, the ledge pressure felt insurmountable. It really did. I mean, I didn't see a way for Lax to get around it. Sure, maybe you could risk something with a high recovery, but even then, the fact that they were going for up smashes as opposed to down smashes meant the high recovery would have been called out. As who is this being sent in? Is that who I think it is? Is that I know Bacco's on the stage? I need to know, is that Knight? That's the detriment of being an online league, I can't quite tell. But yeah, that's looking like Knight. The duel. Who else could it be in Game 5 of Quinnipiac versus Siena? The 2 duelists right here.
Both of these players all season long have played Shulk, but as I mentioned before, when these two met in Week 11, Bacco opted to play Marth instead, and that series was last stock every single game except for game number 3 when Bacco won via a 2 stock. Curious to see if he opts for that counterplay again, but like you said, who else could it be? We've talked about these players all weekend long. Bacco has been Mr. Clutch for the side of the Bobcats. All of last season, he delivered every single time the Bobcats needed him to. And for the flip side, Knight, he has been prolific, dissecting people's game styles, tearing them apart. The runoff forward airs, the Shulk Classic, his edge guard game just so strong, and his defensive play even stronger at that. But I don't think it could end any other way. These two schools, these two teams, these two players, this is it. Grand finals on the line for one last set. I mean, this is incredible to watch, and I'm so terrified to see because these two teams, I mean, these two players overall, we have no idea how the stage is going to affect them. This much pressure on the line, who knows what could happen?
I don't know for sure. It is literally, like you said, offense versus defense. Unstoppable force versus the immovable object. Neither of these players will give up an inch as they grind against each other, but there's only one who can come out on top. You gotta remember, it is still gonna be Siena with a slight point lead, but, I mean, at this point, whoever wins this set is going to be your champion, unless there is a unbelievable swing in terms of 3 stocks.
It would take a wild scenario for this to go to an overtime. We'll have to see. This is it. Actually, well, this is a button check, but, I mean, this is the final real set for these two schools. The winner of this, they get the crown. And one more time, what's on the line here? These two schools, they must have been thinking about this for a full 365 days. Siena, they have been the bane of the MAAC's existence because of how dominant they have been. Back-to-back MAAC championships, and on their ways there, they've beaten both Marist and Quinnipiac to get there in the past 2 seasons. In Quinnipiac, they went from a 7th seed in season number 1, barely able to qualify, to grand finals in the last season in the EGF. To here they are again. The nightmares, all the hard work, it's been a full season long. They have been waiting for this moment. Knight versus Bacco for one last time to decide who walks away the kings of the MAAC in SSBU. Game number 1 is underway.
Stony face, determined, vibing, bopping out. Both these players are ready and willing to fight it out. As this is an interesting one, going for the wolf right here. I guess you know your character better than anyone else, and Bacco knows that wolf is the bane of Shulk's existence.
The wolf, an interesting pick, as you said. He's off to a little bit of a percent deficit here. We'll have to see how practiced it is on this first game. It's the down throw. Jump art now online here for Knight. And the one thing that scares me here is Knight's edgeguard game is so strong. If there's one thing he can do, it's edgeguard this wolf. But Bacco able to make it back to stage here. Dash attack, trying to catch the speed, the down smash. Dangerous spot here. Up B will be able to get him back, but the down smash won't land from Bacco. First stocks here so important. Smash art online, so many quick options here for Knight, but he'll just opt to back away here, trying to buy some time with these lasers, trying to rack up a bit more percentage here. Both playing around these high percents. Really, one strong hit should do it. The run off forward air won't catch, but the reverse up B will, and Knight takes the first stock.
The scoop into the finisher right there, and now you're on the rush down the speed, but your movement is called out by that mighty down smash crawling through your stock.
First stocks off the board, relatively even here. Dash attack into the grab, but the shield art gets him out of that follow through on the combo. Buster art, so much damage could come online here either way. The down throw, but no clean follow up. The shield. Bacco knows all of these Shulk combos, and so now trying to play around them with this Wolf. 65 to Knight's name here. As he finds the Nair, just so much. Oh my goodness, what a down air from Knight! The spacing incredible, and Bacco's on his last stock.
What a swing soy! I don't believe what I'm seeing, as right now, the Buster is racking up so much damage, this lead is extending, but it goes both ways, it swings both ways, and you can see that right now, Bacco has the opportunity to try and take this stock away well within Wolf's kill range. You can see spacing these back airs, the read with the down smash, but perfect spacing to avoid that shield grab. Again, they know their character's limitations better than anyone, and even if Knight might have slightly stronger defense, it doesn't matter, they still know how to break through it.
Solid back air there from Bacco to get this to a last stock scenario here. 56% on his last stock, but he's trying to find a way in. Knight spacing these aerials so well. They're coming out so quickly. The side B callout doesn't quite land. Dash attack, not going to land either. 85 to Bacco's name here. And he's trapped along this ledge. But the back airs doing a lot of pressure. Not going to find their mark until right there. Making 98. Smash art online. Dangerous spot here. Wanted to roll behind grab, but he won't get it. Forward air to stuff out this jump art. Now for only a second, the Nair will land. Bacco dash attacks will connect. 109 right now, and Bacco trying to find some footing here. Finds the forward air. Up air won't land quite yet, and the shield art being burned here early. This is a pivotal moment on that back throw.
Yeah, I love that. Bacco not overcommitting on that shield art, and now the smash art, it's taken away. That early kill option gone. You've got to get a stronger swing, as now that speed art and air is going to get you right to the ledge. Spacing these forward airs like you know, but you know that just like a windmill, they slip right through it every single time. Bacco sliding up, but the two frame with it, it's going to catch them, and Siena goes up early.
I've got a good rhythm going.
Game 1 goes to Knight, and they are one match away from reclaiming the throne here. And it was a wild first game, but I feel like the difference maker, Knight was so clean in those ledge scenarios. Time and time again, this character just does so much work. That spike sent a message, and now we'll have to see if Bacco can respond.
And it's also just awareness. I feel like every single kill they got was so situational. They got that reverse up B with the pinpoint timing against that Wolf side B, and then using the speed art, they're able to confirm into the down air. That wasn't a read, that was a pure confirm based on the aerial momentum you get off of that speed art. This is pure preparedness. Meanwhile, the fundamentals from Bacco have been almost insurmountable, as now, we're gonna see the sword fight on Final Destination. No platforms, no holds barred between these two specialists.
I'm smiling like the Grinch right now. I've been waiting to see this matchup all year long. The Shulk Ditto between the best two Shulks in the EGF. And here in game number 2 of set number 5, if Knight wins this, Siena will retake the crown. And Bacco trying to deny that here. Has the percent, or no, he doesn't actually. Sorry, he's the one in the orange Shulk skin at 84%. Smash art online here for Knight. Means a lot more knockback is going to come on deck here. It's the forward throw. Won't find the forward air off the back of it. 84 still on Bacco, but he's got stage control. Run forward air. Should still be able to. Oh, the counter! What a play! Won't be able to get back. Oh no, he will! The fade so much to it! That jump art online seems crazy strong in terms of recovery, and Knight quickly switching to the shield art to keep himself alive here. Now the smash art coming online once again, but it's smash art's gonna get reversed on him with that back throw.
Ooh, and just barely getting on, recovering with that smash art online. I was terrified, and I know so was Knight, but Bacco wasn't able to quite hit it, and now they're off stage. Percents are dead even, slashing at each other through the air. Ooh, but the forward air off the ledge will get Bacco some mileage. The down smash covers the landing. Shield art isn't enough to keep you from going off stage. The reverse up B, though, isn't enough. Smash art with forward air. It's gonna connect. It's turned against you, and Bacco in the lead.
Only for a moment, though, the up tilt and the instant smash art smart play there from Knight to even things back up immediately. Stock number 2 now, starting to be worked away at. Buster online for Knight, trying to find some damage here, and he does. Shield art online. Bacco known for burning those shield arts very early. 66% to Bacco's name here. Finds a down tilt, but he can't find much off of it. Knight playing so well defensively. 20% to his name now. The 77 of Bacco's. They both opt for speed here. Trying to get out those quick aerials. The spacing game on point for both of them. Finds the back air. Run off forward air. The reversal now. The jump art comes online. Smash art now at the ledge. Forward air won't connect, and Bacco will be able to make it back. Gets the grab onto the back throw, but the jump art instantly burned. Now into the shield. Gets the grab. A little bit of damage done, but it's Bacco who has to play careful here. He's at 101, and Smash Art should come online any moment now from Knight.
Back there right here, an edge situation. We've seen Bacco get mileage off this before. Bacco plays a lot around these reads, a lot around huge momentum swings out of nowhere. We've got to see one of those here and now, but Knight is refusing to give up any territory, a single inch of ground, as they get onto the ledge. Jump art now offline, no arts at all. It's Edgeguard City right there, but that side B mix up the backslash gets you back to the ledge, and now you have a chance to finish off with the smash art, but shield art to cover it.
So many options to cover between the two of them. The back hit of Nair, he ends up air dodging around the back air, and the run off forward air. That does it for the second stock of Knight here. He's trying to answer back quickly here, immediately burning the smash art, but the back air doesn't get the stock quite yet. The run off won't land either. Neither will the up Bs, and it's going to be Buster Art used here by Bacco, risking it all here. This could be a ton of percent and a little bit easier to get the kill. Backslash lands, and there's the back air. Last stock here in game number 2.
Oh, look at this though. Already damage stacking up. Shield art on both sides. It's a fast-paced brawl right there, but you get the grab. Shield out early from Knight right there. Knight is so comfortable fighting in this shield art, looking for counter hits, but Bacco will never give it to them, as now it's Bacco's turn with the defense. They drop it immediately though. They want to be able to hit hard and hit fast as they get facing these back airs, but right now it is Bacco with the edge.
68 and more coming as the Buster Art is used. Now Smash Art online for Bacco, trying to find a way to take this stock early if he can, but both those arts will now be offline. Looks like speed was used there, and now Knight, he's off stage. Shield art used, the up air doesn't connect, and now the turnaround here. What can Knight get off of this? Not much. Shield art spammed and now jumped for both of them. Be at the ledge for only a moment. The run off forward air, not enough to get the job done. Speed used now by Bacco. Threatening those arts, there was Knight. Has to land, catches the landing with the up smash, and we're going to game number 3.
This is as far as we could possibly go, as close as these MAAC championships could possibly come. Right now, Bacco looking like they barely won that out, but it was the offstage clutches again and again that were the difference maker for Bacco, and then catching the landing with that up smash. How else could it end? Game 3, Bacco versus Knight. This is the storied rivalry that goes back years, and I can't wait to see the next chapter in it decided here.
You are watching history in the making, the very first EGFC MAAC LAN between these two schools. The championship will be decided by the winner of the next game. How vital, how important is every single move, every single frame, and these players know it better than anyone. Will we see that Shulk Ditto again? It's gotta be on Bacco's mind here. Curious to see if that is the case once more. We'll have to see. Look at that character select screen. Looks like it was. Triplats were banned out. And now we get ready for game number 3. This is it, ladies and gentlemen. The winner of this match is your MAAC championship. Will it be the Dynasty or will it be the up-and-comers? Bacco versus Knight for the MAAC championship.
Quinnipiac almost dead even right now, but that air dodge sled, I was terrified. One mistake can mean doom. If you're caught without your resources off stage, going for a counter too? You can tell Bacco is feeling something. Are they getting the right vibrations, the right reads? That's only to be determined, but based on the percent, I've got to say yes.
Here's Bacco with the early percent lead, but it can be quickly mitigated. That counter's going to get punished here. The shield art going to be very dangerous here, and now speed comes online. These nairs starting to connect as well. Now the forward throw to get him off stage, but only for a moment. Jump art gonna get caught. That up B back to stage, and now speed art comes online. Look at how even the percents are. Smash art gonna get burned here away into the jump, and there's the down air from Bacco. He waved the finger saying, no, 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 where are you going? And stock number 1 is off the board.
And listen to this intense music. Both these players fighting for their lives right now. As Siena with the lead. Is he going to slip away? Bacco right now is looking untouchable, but with the smash art, it doesn't matter if you're untouchable. One little scratch and you're dead. But now the speed art from Bacco. They're looking to rack up this damage with the rush down, but the jump is called out. No jump at all. And Knight saw that, and they were bloodthirsty going for that forward air.
Those runoff forward airs are just so devastating for both of these players. They put in so much work. Buster Art online, and now he's being caught. He has his jump though, and he can't get back! 2 spikes back to back for Bacco! It's the last stock for Knight!
A clean stock lead for Quinnipiac! Could this be the upside of the entire tournament? I can't believe this. Right now, Buster are online, but they switch off of it immediately. Knight, their defense so strong, they knew they can't give up any unwanted percent right there. Landing there puts Bacco into the corner. Can you keep them there as these space aerials, the forward airs, the back airs? Knight is an unmovable wall right now. They will not give up any territory, even though they're down a full stock. Shield art being used to approach, because that's what you need to do right now. Shield art from both sides. Both of them don't want to give up any territory at all.
Shield for shield, speed for speed, and jump art now used by Bacco. He's at 101% here, still trying to find a combo opener, and he does for the moment. Now speed and speed and jump are switched. Bacco is at the high percent. Smash art forward air, that's the catch, and we're on the last stock scenario. Whoever takes this is winning the MAAC championship.
We can hear the crowd through the producer's mic. That is how loud these people are getting. These people, they're so ready for the win. As right now, look at this. Even though Knight at such a high percent, they're not willing to give up this clutch factor, but Bacco has been known for their clutch factor in the past. Knight playing so clean. Textbook Shulk right here. Optimal, but is optimal enough? You need to go beyond optimal to win out the MAAC.
51 to 86 right now. One mistake could do it. Is that Bacco without a jump? He'll air dodge back to the ledge. Smash art's online. Won't get the grab though. The roll back to stage. The spacing of these aerials, vital, critical to both of these players. The back air lands for Bacco. Jump art's gonna get used. Burns the early slash so he won't get down air for a 3rd time this game. The forward air's back and forth. The nair will connect for only a moment, but both of them are relatively at kill percentage here. The backslash forces him away from the ledge. Playing carefully once again. Forward air from Bacco. The runoff! Is that it? Yes, it is! They've done it! They've slain the Tyrants! Quinnipiac! They've won the MAAC championship!
And the celebration bouncing across the stage right now. Quinnipiac, the champions of the MAAC championships presented by EGF in the Showboat Hotel. I cannot believe it. The Showboat Hotel is shaking right now with the volume of this pop-off. Well-deserved, well-earned. Quinnipiac has fought through so much to get here, and they needed this win. Siena finally dethroned.
Season 1, they had to forfeit numerous matches to get to the playoffs, and they faced Siena in the first round and lost. Season 2, they had 4 overtime matchups that Bacco won, and they got to grand finals and were stopped by Siena. And here in season 3, they were on a mission. Undefeated in MAAC conference play, undefeated through the first 2 rounds of the tournament, and here in the last moments, Bacco, Mr. Clutch, does it again, and the boys from Quinnipiac have won the MAAC championship. What a wild run it has been for the Bobcats.
And what a way for it to end, too. Down to literally last hit. One interaction, one forward air, all to decide it all. I mean, you couldn't ask for a better show than that. I can't believe what we're seeing, Soy. Seeing an upset like that, oh my god, it gets the heart racing.
Well, it's palpitating right now. I can't believe on that last stock. I mean, I know it's a ditto, so you often see a lot of the same options, but the fact that there were so many times they were both naring past each other with the forward airs, time and time again, the spacing on those aerials was critical. They both knew it, and they were both so clean. But that is it for us here at the Showboat Hotel. That is it for us here at SSBU. Thank you all so much for watching. Once again, your MAAC champions are the Quinnipiac Bobcats, and Overwatch Grand Finals are coming up next. We'll see you there.